There's a lot of powerful forces out there. I want to talk to you today about the most powerful force. This is the most powerful force in the universe, and we're going to get to that in a minute. But there are many powerful forces, and maybe as we loud noises and falling. The fear of loud noises and falling. Every other fear we learn as we grow. If you've ever tried to go to sleep at night with fear preying on your mind, you know how difficult it is to fall asleep. Maybe as a parent, you find fear as a great motivator in raising your children and to getting them to do what you want. Or if you work at a job for an employer who uses fear to motivate you to work harder, you know what that means. We use fear, or our governments use fear, to get us to do and to control us and to manipulate us into believing certain ideologies. And they are used as methods of conformity. Fear has a way of motivating us into certain habits. Fear is kind of what gets us up in the morning to get to work. It's what makes us lock our doors at night. We were on our Facebook page in our area for our home, and my wife just reminded my son can you please take your keys with you because we want to lock the front door. There's been some break-ins going on around our area. And so the fear of locking your doors. Our news is filled with headlines. Not headlines. That's what fear looks like. But here's some headlines. Coronavirus, vaccine, uncertainty, financial, bank rates going up. We're heading for a recession. We're all these things, panic, social distancing, money, online, news, all this comes and it fills our minds with fears. Advertisers use fear to get you to buy their product. And there's so much to fear. I want to just talk about some of the fears and see if you resonate with any of these. The fear of the unknown. The fear of being unknown. The fear of not having enough. The fear of getting caught. The fear that you'll never find the right person in life to marry. The fear of life-threatening diseases. You fear your children's safety. You fear what other people think of us. We fear what they won't. Fear crime. We fear losing a loved one. We fear authority. We fear what others might do to us. We fear rejection. We fear failure, being taken advantage of, being alone, losing our jobs. We fear people finding out who we are and being exposed. We fear not fitting in. And most of all, we fear death. No wonder it's easy to not sleep some nights because we're bombarded with stress, which leads to headaches and to depression and to mental health issues based on fear in our lives. It is so powerful. It keeps all of the human institutions with various forms to help keep people under control. And when you offer the right combination of rewards and punishment, you can control a society and make them do what they otherwise wouldn't do. So is fear a good thing? Is fear a good thing? Just want you to think about that for a second. Because sometimes fear leads us to making good decisions. The fear of getting caught might lead us towards making a decision to do something that is right and not wrong. The fear of losing our jobs might motivate us to work harder to impress our employer. Fear tends to be the only way to control a society. Fear of consequences is the foundation of our laws and authority. And before Jesus came and died on a cross for us, there really wasn't anything else. Even God used fear to help keep sin in check with his people. The psalmist wrote, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." I'll let you look and find out where that's found in Psalms.